Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. Got my buddy Arnav with us from OneFootGo. Good
Thanks
afternoon,
for
friend. Welcome to the show.
thanks for having me.
Let's jump right in. Why'd you start OneFootGo?
So I'm an athlete. I've been an athlete for like almost all of my life. I've played soccer, tennis. I used to swim. I used to do taekwondo. Right now, I'm mainly running, dropping most of the other stuff. But one thing I realized is that as you go along and like I was part of like always academies, facilities, like swim teams, like tennis clubs, and like we had access to a bunch of resources, and they really helped me improve my game as an athlete. Now the problem is that when you start doing things by yourself, like without the structure that you get from those facilities, you end up like losing the consistency that you got from that. And so it's really hard to like achieve the same things that they're achieving without spending like tons of money on like coaches, like resources, stuff like that. So what we want to do is we want to make it easier for like all types of athletes to access professional grade sports development tools.
So tell me how you're doing that, my friend.
Yeah, so right now we've actually pivoted like two or three times already. But one thing we're doing is we're taking video of people playing tennis. And so what we can do is we're using AI and machine learning models to compare their gameplay to professionals like Rafael Nadal and Djokovic. And so we're showing them that this is what the professionals are doing, this is what you're doing, and then we're having a coach come in and watch and explain like how they can improve their game and improve. Another thing we're working on is developing workout plans. So I used to swim, and so like I still swim as cross training, but it's really hard to find workouts that are like designed to actually like help you improve over a long span of time. And if you look things up on Google, you don't know if like what you're getting is trusted or not. So I made a data set of about like 200 plans, like from NCAA coaches, Olympic level coaches. And so we take those plans, we fed them into we use technology called RAG, which is retrieval-augmented generation. So it works kind of like ChatGPT without the risk of it hallucinating.
Hmm.
And so what we can do is that we can make sure that whatever training plans we provide our users, we give them like actual like trusted plans that other people are using.
Yep. So now when you give them the plans, how do you know which one they should get it? Do they have to say, hey, I'm hoping to accomplish this? I
Yeah.
just want to be a casual swimmer so that you can kind of match them to their goals?
Yeah, so to start, we asked them a few questions like, what are your current times? What's your experience with swimming? So I say that, I used to swim competitively like 6 days a week, multiple, like many hours a week, thousands of yards a day. And so like I want to get back to that level. So I'm just stepping back in and then it'll give me like a week-long training plan that'll tell me that, okay, you're just starting out. So we're going to do some slow stuff. Eventually, we're going to give you some workouts that are designed to challenge you, but that's good because that's how you get better. So eventually we just step up and then we take data from like a lot of people use Garmin's, Fitbits, Strava is another one, but those track your stats. And so we can use those stats and determine that like, oh, their perceived effort during this workout was a bit higher than we expected. And so we know that we're not there yet and we still have to work a little bit to get there.
Now let's go back to the tennis scenario. You mentioned how you filmed someone playing tennis. Is there a certain territory that they have to live in for you to be able to do that?
That's the best part. We just like you could play at any tennis court in the world. All we need is you playing tennis, like a video of you playing tennis. That's all we need.
Yeah, no, in my head I thought you were doing the filming. That's why. But
Anyone can film it. Yep.
yeah, no, that's really nice because, like you said, sometimes just being able to watch yourself play, going, all right, I see, what they're saying. I did this movement. My backhand needs improvement. So it's kind of neat and stuff. So, last question I call it the crystal ball question. What's the future hold for the company?
Yeah, so we have 200 people on the wait list right now. Like I'm having to tell people to stop sending me videos. It's like I can only handle so much, but we're chipping away at getting it, automating the process so that I'm not in the picture as much. So we want to focus on lots of sports. So like we're starting in one place. So tennis is one thing. I actually go to the tennis courts. There's a large tennis park near my house. It's like 36 courts. There's a tournament going on right now. So I just go and sit there for a few hours and just talk to people as they walk in and out. And I'm like, so like, what are some things that like you think like you would appreciate? Like, what are some things that you don't have access to that you would like?
Smart.
So yeah, the goal is that we can do that, like completely automate it. People send in videos within like 10, 15 minutes. They have like analysis back. On the swimming side, we want to expand to running as well. Like lots of sports where like you're competing against yourself.
Yep.
And so it's easy to like gauge improvement in those types of sports. So running, swimming, yeah, time-based sports pretty much.
So if people want to learn more, what's the best way for them to reach out to you, my friend?
Yeah, so our website is onefootgo.com. My email address is arnav@onefootgo.com. Um, we have another website, dev.onefootgo.com. If you email me and then you upload something from that, it's still in development, but if you upload something there, we'll be able to work with you and help you improve. But yeah, we're working. We should have stuff ready for public access soon.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you for your time.